What's going on, guys? Here I'm at the DMV in Waukesha, right outside of Milwaukee. The reason I'm here today is because the other day I went and took the road test and I recorded some of it. I took it on the Harley. I recorded it with my GoPro mounted to the handlebar, and I'm gonna show you guys that footage today. Overall, the road test is super easy. If you're comfortable with your bike, if you've been riding it around for a little while and you kind of know the controls and stuff and kind of know what you're doing, and you'll be perfectly fine. The biggest thing to look for is checking your blind spots. So at the DMV here in Waukesha, I've recorded some of it. I didn't want to record it with my GoPro, my helmet though. But basically you're going to drive down the road. You're going to take a couple turns into a residential area. He's going to have you do a U-turn and a hill start, and then you pretty much just ride back. So we started here. I put a vest on, and I had a little speaker that I set up in my helmet so I can hear what he's saying. He's going to talk to you over a walkie-talkie and then follow behind you. So we kind of just came out here, left the DMV. Make sure you signal and stop all the way and stuff like that. So make sure you're following basic laws of the road. You're going to come out here to Golf Road. You're going to take a left on the Golf Road. So we'll come out here to Golf Road, and then you'll pretty much drive all the way to Meadowbrook. So you'll follow Golf Road all the way down pretty much. Obviously, know the speed limit while you're doing this. He's going to be right behind you, following you, critiquing you the whole time. He's a super chill guy, so the only tweak that I missed was right at the very end, and I will show you guys that when we get up to it. Meadowbrook. You're going to pass this park and ride right here. He's going to have you take a left up here at Meadowbrook. The biggest thing to look for is whenever you're turning, you're going to look over your shoulder, check your blind spots, check all your mirrors. Just have basic situational awareness while you're doing this test. If you don't, then he's going to dock you some points. I know that's the biggest thing. Automatic fails are going to be the obvious things like dropping your bike and stuff like that. But another automatic fail that people mess up a lot is not checking the blind spot. The biggest one that people miss is checking the blind spot on the right whenever they pull up to a curb. So make sure that you're doing that so you don't get automatically failed. Other than that, if you do the rest of the test pretty good, then you'll have no problem passing it. It's super easy. So he's going to have you come up here. Right now we're crossing over I-94, going south on Meadowbrook. And then whenever we get up here, he's going to have you pull into a neighborhood. And then that's when the difficult, I guess, portion of the test will start. Overall, it's easy. You shouldn't have any issues with it. South of Meadowbrook, and then you're going to turn into this little neighborhood right here. I don't remember what it's called. Woodridge Lane. So Woodridge and Meadowbrook is where you're going to turn. You're going to turn in here right away. He's going to have you pull over to the curb, so you're going to hit that signal, look over your shoulder and make sure nobody's coming, and then you're going to pull up to the curb. After that, he's going to basically ask you a couple questions. He's going to make sure you're good to go, and then he's going to have you pull back out. So you're going to hit that signal again, look over your shoulder, and then pull off from the curb. After that, he's going to tell you, while you're coming up here, he's going to say brake, and then he's going to have you do an emergency brake, and brake as hard as you can. Then you're going to get to the stop sign at Rolling Ridge, and you're going to turn right. To the side of the road. So again, you're going to hit your signal, check your blind spot, pull over to the side of the road. He's going to look at his paper, and then after a few seconds, he's going to tell you to pull out into traffic and conduct a U-turn. So you're going to hit that signal on, the left signal. You're going to look over your shoulder, and then you're going to conduct your U-turn. So best way to do a U-turn is to look where you want to go, control your throttle, not your throttle, your clutch and your rear brake, and then easy. So you're going to come up to the stop sign, you're going to stop at the stop sign, he's going to have you go straight, then you're going to pull up to the hill right up here. You have me pull over by this tree. I'm going to go a little bit further up. So pull over, make sure you look over your blind spot, pull over the side of the road. traffic from the hill. So you're going to use your rear brake right here. You're going to hit that signal. Look over your shoulder, make sure no cars are coming. I do see a car coming, so I want to wait for that car to pass. The car's passed, there's no traffic coming. You must make sure you can really see behind. So you're going to give it a little throttle until you hear it kind of die out, and then you're going to let off the gas and get going. That's the test pretty much. Super easy. Total it took me about 15 minutes, so not hard at all. After that, you're going to come up to this intersection. There's a lot of traffic on this road, so it might be hard for you to find a place. And then you're going to stop up here. The thing that he docked me for, the only thing I missed a point on was right here, where I put both feet on the ground at this intersection. I had both feet on the ground, basically said that you want to keep one foot on the brakes in case there is a car behind you, so you can use rear brake and then have your hand on the throttle ready to go in case a car comes up pretty quick behind you. So you're going to take the right here, and then you're just going to make your way back. Some people say that they do like headlight checks, like hit the lights to make sure you're looking in your mirrors. If he knows you're looking in your mirrors the whole time, he's probably not going to do that. He didn't do it for me, so make it known you're looking in your mirrors by moving your whole head instead of just glancing. So you pretty much just ride back the rest of the way. And just relax. Obviously make sure that you're following all the basic traffic laws on the way back. Back to the DMV, and he's going to have you pull into the parking lot here. And then you're going to go to the motorcycle parking space whenever you get here. So you're just going to pull up here, go over to the motorcycle parking space, and then you're going to talk to him, and he's going to kind of tell you how you did. He told me I only missed that 1 point for putting both feet on the ground instead of just the one. So overall, not too terrible. 1 point's not bad. The biggest thing, honestly, is just making sure that you're checking your blind spots every time you change course and direction, such as pulling up to a curb, leaving the curb. I even did it when I was like pulling into a turning lane, just to make sure that cars weren't trying to sneak by me, just that he could see that I'm being diligent with my checks and stuff like that. actually trying to do them instead of just doing the necessary ones. So I think that'll get you a little extra, kind of extra luck with the person that's doing your driver's test evaluation or rider test evaluation. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. And then you go inside, you have to wait in that super long line, and then pay like $36 or something, and then you will get your little M endorsement on your driver's license.